Hey guys, this is the time of year when a lot of us are looking to finance upcoming expenses like taxes or dealing with expenses that we made like holiday shopping. If you're looking for an option to address these expenses, you might want to consider a personal loan. What is a personal loan? It is a loan that is made to an individual that is not secured by any asset, unlike a home equity loan that can be used for a general purpose, unlike a student loan. Because the loan is not secured by an asset, personal loans come with higher interest rates. We would put them in the middle of unsecured options like using a balance transfer on a credit card or taking a cash advance on a credit card or letting a balance transfer offer fall back to the higher purchase rates. The advantage of a personal loan is that you have a fixed rate for the term of the personal loan, which is typically 2 to 5 years. With a balance transfer offer, you have a term that is typically 9 to 12 months with occasional opportunities for a slightly longer term. With a cash advance on a credit card, you don't have an end time when the card needs to be paid off, but the high rate will quickly make it difficult to pay off the balance. One option for a personal loan is SOFI, and they are offering a couple of incentives right now to try to get your business. First, they will give you $10 just to check your rate with them by January 31st, 2021. This is a soft credit pull, so it will not be listed as an inquiry on your credit file. Second, they will give you $350 bonus if you go ahead and fund a loan with them by February 15th, 2021. So the first incentive anyone can take advantage of just by checking their rate, and the second one is really an incentive if you're actually looking to take out a personal loan and qualify with SOFI. What is SOFI? SOFI, originally known as Social Finance, is a California-based fintech company started in 2011 with an original focus on student loans. They have broadened their offerings to mortgages, personal loans, banking, and investing, and after 10 years, they now have more than 1 million members. For a personal loan, SOFI offers rates of 5.99% to 20.69% based on a 0.25% discount for autopay for a term of 2 to 7 years. They offer loan amounts of minimum of $5,000 up to $100,000 with no fees. Let's take a look at what they are looking for in a personal loan borrower. So what is SOFI looking for in their personal loan borrowers? There's a couple insights from their website, and it looks like there's two basic key criteria. First, your credit history, score, and debt. That whole thing kind of combined together. And the second thing, proof of ongoing stable income. So if you can show stable income, a good to excellent credit score, and good credit history. They talk about down further here that a score above 670 can be considered good, above 740 as very good, and above 800 as exceptional. So I would kind of take that as a minimum FICO score of 670 if you're considering applying for a personal loan with SOFI. So they go through the rest of the criteria. They're going to be looking for proof of identity, proof of address, and proof of income. And we'll cover that all when we go through kind of walking through the application process. So they also talk about things that are going to be problematic. They talk about it in a generic sense, but I think this really gives you some insight about what they're looking for. If you've got a really short work history or very little credit history, if you've got low or unstable or no income, potentially high debt to income ratio, I think that really is not as important as these other items, and then too many credit inquiries in the recent past. So I think these top two are the most important from a SOFI perspective. And then if you're don't have a strong credit history, they encourage you to apply with a co-borrower to be able to take advantage of the co-borrower's credit history to improve your likelihood of getting approved. Okay, so let's get started and take a look at the process for checking your rate with SOFI. So name information, email, password to basically set up an account if you don't already have one with SOFI. Then they're going to be looking to figure out how much you want to borrow and what's the purpose. And it's going to give you a range of kind of what you're looking for a monthly payment. Of course, looking for the lowest monthly payment available. And you're put in some information about date of birth, citizenship, home address, your living arrangement. It's going to ask you if you want to apply with a co-borrower. And of course, annual income. And then you get to this point where you get to go ahead and click on check your rates. This is going to be a soft pull. It's not going to affect your credit report. They're going to run the information based on the data that you've provided, and they're going to tell you what you're pre-approved for. So in this case, pre-approved for $80,000 and a term of up to 4 years. And if you want to proceed at this point, you're going to select from the various offers that they're making to you here, and go ahead and press continue. So you can see before you move on, they've got a couple of different rate options based on that term. It's getting a little bit lower rate as you go a little bit out in term, but as you can see, it's pretty expensive to be taking a larger dollar personal loan in terms of your monthly payment. Okay, so then the next step is to provide that proof of identity, give you a couple of methods to do so, and a pretty simple scanning method to use with your mobile phone. And then once you've got those photos uploaded and they have the identity verified, then it's going to be on to verifying your income with a pay stub. If you're employed, and if you're self-employed, got these other documents. So if you're employed, they're going to want just a copy of your most recent pay stub to be uploaded. Okay, and then once they have those identity and proof of income uploaded, now this is the point where if you're going to want to proceed forward, this is going to be the hard credit pull. So this is going to impact your credit. So that's why they've got a bunch of disclosures here. And this is where you want to decide if you are interested in proceeding forward with it. If you're not interested and you're thinking about it, you can go ahead and save and exit. You don't need to make the decision on the spot. You can save all your application information. They give you about a week and a half, or they give you 2 weeks to be able to take advantage of the rate and go ahead and the bonus offer if you're interested in getting the additional bonus for funding the loan. And speaking of the bonus, so as promised, email from SOFI with the information about collecting your $10 bonus gift card. Letting you know that you can redeem it to Amazon, Whole Foods, Starbucks, MasterCards, or other available brands. So click the link in the email, takes you to the redemption place. You just got to plug in that gift claim code and submit it, select your brand, and they are going to go ahead and send it either to your physical address or to your email address. Super simple, easy, $10. Great options of how you can redeem and spend that should satisfy kind of anybody out there.